Oh, that. If you use that strength to push, you can be a good football player.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the New York Jets and the Houston Oilers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Still fighting for more. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Hi.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You talk about this Jets defense. And they come into top 10 units, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize.
All right, babe. I told you I'm coming.
Top 10 in the league against the pass, but
I
the
said.
bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That
Yeah,
doesn't
we're
make
gonna do it on
sense.
after, baby.
Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily make it to the top 5.
Yeah, but I told her, I told her when I was gonna be able to do it, though.
The Jets, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
I told her she gotta have to wait till I get paid to do it, though.
But that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you get
when I get paid,
points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff
that's
team.
the only time I don't have no money right now.
Score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Lawrence on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
All right, man.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Wilson wants a different look. On 1st down, right back to Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They go play action with Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Ball again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston.
I thought that dude was going to play, ain't you?
69 yards. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On second down, a run with Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Here's 3rd and 10. Wilson. These guys running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now Wilson on first down. That is complete downfield to Knox. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. These two teams all tied after one. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Give up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson changing the play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
Red on red.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Oilers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now Wilson going to change things up here. On first down, Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. He's got it to the 43 here. Now a 2nd and 6. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hall again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Here's swing left side, caught by Collins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Play action. It's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go play action now. Wilson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Sly able to put this one through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
You know when I could tell this was going to end really badly? When he launched himself behind the line and made a beeline for the ball carrier. You get one of those tackling machines in the middle on your trail, things are normally ending pretty quickly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And fights through one man. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Wilson wants a different look. Running left, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Hall again on 2nd down. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
142 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, they'll run it here. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They run it with Hall off the option.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hall again on second down.
And some room to work.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now Wilson changing the play. They'll go again with Hall.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. 11.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's fielded at the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run with Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. One more time with Hall. And another negative play there as they stop him again. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. There he goes, right side. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Pierre Strong. 81 yards. And the Oilers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining. He's got a man complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 44 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wilson's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. In motion right, Dobbs. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
You know, Wilson going to change things up here. Wilson now off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, 26 yards. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday night has been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Here's second down.
Go, let's go. Silver. Think right, open.
Here's Lawrence. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Lawrence. Across midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Down at the 35. It'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
All right, let's go.
They'll come up now on second down.
Here we go.
They'll try and run this with Austin. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
From his end zone, Wilson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, they run it with... And caught it up!
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll give to Abanikanda on the option. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. And they'll go again with Abanikanda. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Final minute of overtime. Remember, of course, no double overtime. So it's a tie if it ends like this. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is third and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Jets, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.